Good morning, everybody. I want to speak to you about something other than music. I want to speak to you about opportunism, lies, and how people say they take particular things and then pass it as hate speech. Okay. And times in my life that I've experienced it. Okay. And it's a form of discrimination. It's reverse racism, but it's a form of discrimination. Some people don't even understand that it's not even reverse racism in some cases if you have Indigenous blood. But when I was younger, I had two best friends. One was a very intelligent dude, and I was an intelligent dude. And then we had another friend who was a big guy who wasn't very intelligent, okay, Indigenous guy. And my friend and I, the other friend and I, were in the Indigenous art class at Humpy Bong School. And um, I was one of the best in the class at Indigenous art in when I was like in grade 6 or something like that. Had a very good teacher, Indigenous art teacher, and I used to spend all of my time invested in Indigenous art class at school. And I used to hang out with my Indigenous friends and everything. Okay. And so what happened around that time was like Mabo and land rights and all that stuff. Okay. So um I want to clarify this. You can ask anybody at Humpy Bong, probably apart from the guy who made the accusation. And if you were to speak to him and he was to explain to you how it happened, I don't even think he would be able to explain to you how it happened or really explain it to you in such a fabricated, amazing way because it actually never happened. Everybody at that time knew, okay, this guy that is David's best friend, one of his best friends, who got a lower grade than him in Indigenous art class, who's full-blooded Indigenous, has went up and said that David called him a Vegemite. Okay. Went up and told the principal that I had called him a Vegemite. Okay. So this isn't like grade 6 or something like that. Kicks off this huge fucking, like the same type of witch hunt that the Pakeha homosexual police here have created. Okay. So what he said was, that I'd called him a Vegemite, and what Perrin and everybody else, and the guy's name's Ben Matheson. He's a garbage man in Redcliffe. He's a person that said that I called him a Vegemite, and he's still a friend of mine. He follows me on social media and stuff like that at times. Um, and I don't know. He was always a good fella, but that time he did not tell the truth. At that time, in Queensland, I was not the type of person that was thinking. I was like 11 or something like that, and I was woke. I was woke 11-year-old. I wasn't a racist 11-year-old. So they said that I'd said this, and I hadn't said it. I hadn't said it. I fucking swear. You can put me on a polygraph right now. You can look at my fucking eyes. I didn't say it. I did not say it. 10 million percent. I did not say it. I said um, stuff about fire and brimstone and a whole bunch of inappropriate stuff about some people from Turkey here. I'll admit that. But the stuff that the stuff that it was alleged that I said at Humpy Bong School was never said. Never said. And I can tell you why, because everybody said, like, man, Dave McMillan swears a lot and he's cerebral. Like, everything that with him is really well thought out. Like, Vegemite is like, it's low hanging fruit. Like, what type of idiot? Even the Indigenous people were like, dude, what type of fucking idiot's going to call somebody Vegemite, mate? Come on. It doesn't sound very realistic to me, mate. I've been called worse fucking things. I get called worse fucking things every morning when I fucking just step out the door. They're saying this fella called you a fucking Vegemite. Oh, so now what we're going to do is we're going to put it in the newspaper when it's unverified. And then what it's going to do is it's going to create a huge event at the school where David gets chased through the school and nearly beaten up by everybody. And then half of the group fucking stops it because they realize that it was bullshit, and the kids had to fucking work out what was real and what was fake. And then the headmaster stepped in, and then he fucking did what was right. After these stupid fucking slut teachers, fucking slut bitches in the community, you fat fuck, you cut the wave in front of me, you fat fucking slut, I'll have a fucking 600-pound punch. I'll fucking hit you, your skull will disintegrate, you old fucking grey granny cunt. So I went and told everybody here this fucking Vegemite bullshit, right? So they fucked up my early life because they said that I called someone Vegemite. I told Turkish people to get fucked, and I said that the way you're acting like the San Bernardino couple, okay? And I said, instead of them wearing bulletproof vests, you're wearing like your fucking branding and stuff, right? That's what I said. And I said, President Trump needs to drop a bunker buster bomb on the Taliban jihadist cockroaches. Okay. I've got friends that are Muslim. They know that I respect them, but I'm not. So this is it, right? This attack happens the other day. What has Albanese done about it from a national security perspective? Nothing. You've done nothing. Okay. So on Saturday night, there's people from Palestine starting a fight at my work, following me, yelling about Jews, stealing my flashlight. There's people outside saying stuff about Aboriginals. What are the police doing? They're standing on the fucking corner like there wasn't a terrorist attack the other day. Anthony Albanese, you need to step down if you're not going to do the right thing. What you need to do,